All right, Rick Broering, NKySportsBlog.com, here with Coach Mullins after a big win over Connor. Coach, fourth time you face these guys, you beat them 3 times. You know the old saying everyone talks about, it's hard to beat a good team that many times. What was the key going in tonight?
Well, several keys. We had to be patient on offense, and we had to control our emotions. I thought in the first half we kind of lost our emotions a couple of times. Nothing major, but we're a team that has to control our emotions. If our emotions get involved, we kind of struggle a little bit. And the bigger key, the last key, was defense. We knew that this game was going to come down to defense, and if we could execute as a team in terms of limiting Flesh's penetration and not allow Lichty to get going as far as, he can create havoc for you out there on the floor. And we had to contain Robinson, was our third key defensively. He's such a tough player and can score from any part of the floor. And I thought our bigs did a really good job of getting hand out when he was on the perimeter and making his work hard when he was in the post.
When they made their run, it was, they got some offensive rebounds, were really getting a lot of effort points. And so obviously when you come in halftime, you want to tell the guys, hey, we got to play harder. But at the same time, like you mentioned, you're worried about keeping your guys under control, keeping emotions in check. How do you find that balance? What did you say to them in the locker room?
It was, this group is an interesting group of guys. We found early in the season that when as coaches we get on in a little bit or we kind of raise our voices, they don't respond as well. We found that this group, they need to know that we're confident in them and that they're doing okay. Things are going to be fine, and that's kind of what our message was at halftime. Hey, it's a 2-point ball game. It's not like we expected them to go away and not play. They're going to give us a game, and we just had to keep our concentration, keep our focus. And you're right, we did have to pick up our intensity a little bit on both ends of the floor. That was one of our issues, I thought, coming in at halftime. Offensively, we were running our sets, but we weren't running them with a lot of gangbuster intensity and mentality. And I thought the second half, especially Bobby, that we accomplished that. We picked up our intensity on the offensive end a little bit. And of course, Bobby Stauffer, what can you say? That guy is just a flat-out man when he gets in that mood and he wants to play like that. He really elevated his game in that second half, and I thought he carried us to on both ends of the floor there throughout the second half.
No question about it. Coach, you've got the final game against Boone. It's another situation where you've played them a lot. You've seen them a lot. You're really familiar with them. So what do you tell the guys going into that one where, you know all each other's sets, you know what you're going to run, you know what you're going to do. It's really going to come down to, again, defense, intensity, rebounding, things of that nature. What do you say to them?
We're going to focus very heavily on the game February, I think it's February 2nd, where they were at our place, and we were fortunate to come away with a 4-point victory. I thought our guys played that night with a lot of intensity, but most importantly, with a lot of concentration. We had a good game plan going in, and I think we're going to do some similar things as far as, you just have to knock them around as much as you can, which is impossible for a full game. You can't let Chase shoot a bunch of threes out there, and you certainly can't let Zane McQuarrie get started with shooting threes in transition. So those are a few of the things we're going to key on, and we've got some other things that you have to focus on too. But they're such a tough matchup, but it's going to be exciting. And in 33rd District, this is just, I don't know if it gets any better anywhere else in the state than this district during this tournament. It's just fabulous and fun to watch. And I hope the fans enjoyed it. I hope they'll be out here Friday night and we'll see a really good game.
All right, that's Coach Mullins of the Ryle Raiders. He's in the regional tournament already. We'll find out if he's going to be playing a district winner or loser on Friday night. I'm Rick Broering, NKySportsBlog.com.